on. And Tanya is the next question. Tanya Gonzalez Ortega. She says, how do I attract $3,000 clients who want to receive 3 months of one-to-one life coaching / family constellations work to resolve childhood wounding, ancestral trauma, and negative subconscious programming I attract, but no one seems to have the money?
Oh man, there's a lot here. Okay, so when we talk about a target market, 3 criteria. Is it clear? Do they know if they're in that group or not? Second, are there enough of them who can afford to pay you full price? And third, can you find them? So that second one is obviously at play here. That has not been achieved, possibly. Second of all, it feels very broad to me still. I mean, narrow in that it's constellations and childhood wounding. And I mean, that's not, I'm a holistic practitioner using all modalities for all people in all ways. But when we're looking at what I would call Island A, what's the problem? The thing I'm focused on, the thing I'm thinking about is what's the issue that is so urgent for them to solve that they would be willing to spend money, and sort of generally healing your ancestral lines, generally healing childhood wounds is almost certainly not going to cut it. Why? Because everybody's got it. There's no human in the world that doesn't have some sort of ancestral trauma and who doesn't have some childhood wounding. So now we're talking about everybody. So you can see how this, it's a covert, it sounds very specific, but actually all humans. And then, so what we're left with is the boat of the family constellations. And so what we're left with that is who wants to pay $3,000 for a family constellation to help them with this thing that all humans have. And nobody's probably going to do that. Nobody loves family constellations that much unless there is something very specific that would be worth $3,000 to resolve. So it could be that you're just talking to people who are broke and just don't have the money. You know, like if you wanted to do family constellations for homeless people, I mean, I hope people are doing that. That'd be amazing. They're not going to pay you. So that has to be a nonprofit. You know, this is a different structure. It doesn't mean you can't get paid to do it. It means they will not pay you. You know, you want to go into the favelas in Mexico or the, you know, ghettos in some city and do this kind of work. I mean, bless you. And they won't be the ones to sign the check. So, but assuming we're not quite talking about that level of financial destitution, and it may be, though, they don't have money. They just genuinely can't afford it and they desperately want it, but they can't. And it also may be that it's just not a big enough problem for them, you know, and it's just not worth it. And here's why I say this, because I think most of us have had this experience, if you've been in business long enough with clients, where what they say to your face is, I would really love to work with you, but I can't afford it. Then on social media, you see that they've now gone to Cancun on vacation, or look at my new big screen TV. Or it's like, did you just get your hair done? You just got your nails did? How much that cost? Like, so it's humans are wild, you know, what we prioritize. And so a way to say it is it wasn't a priority for them to spend $3,000 with you on this. They didn't see the value in it. What they did is they squared it up and they looked at it and they said, $3,000, would I get at least $3,000 of value from that? And their answer was no. So one thing I'd recommend as a tool for everybody who's not getting the response on their offers they want is if you go to marketingforhippies.com/value slider, or just go to my website, marketingforhippies.com, in the search bar, type in value slider. This is all credit to Tom Poland. He had this in his book, and his book, oh gosh, what's the book called? Leadsology, it's called. And if you go to check out that book, he's got a lot more writing about this, but this is my own cover. This is my rendition of it. I've added some things as well. And it's an amazing tool to help you figure out where your offer is falling short. And I think if you go through that, you watch the videos that are there and you rank yourself as honestly as you can, and you might get some other people to rank you too, I think you'll see where the problems are and why you're not getting the response you want.
Amazing. Thank you, Ted. Tanya, I hope that helps. Let us know how you get on.